Legend of Total War here with part 8 of my Medieval 2 Total War Let's Play campaign as Denmark. Okay, so previously we have conquered a lot of territory. We've only got 9 more regions we need to conquer, including Jerusalem. We have to get to Jerusalem, so I need to start raising a fleet. Now I want these guys to come home to deal with it. I'll leave behind all of these because they can be retrained here. So, create mercenary galley. I need you to get us home. Okay, we can land. Was it T? No, Control T. That's it. Land here. At least we'll be next to the city. Can we? Okay, we can't get in there. Right, I don't really want to attack it though.
Set sail.
Okay, cool. Might as well just disband it. It's probably gonna die. If he finds us out in the field, at least we've got reinforcements. So we'll see how we go with that. You're getting ready to come over here to defeat Genoa. You're going to go over to Metz. They chicken shit out.
We march to our enemy's doom. They deserve
Let's try to try and take
My
Storfen.
lord, besieging settlement. Maintaining the siege, my lord. Marching.
Bring them in and recruit some more units over here.
Joining forces.
And who can command that? How about you?
An
You're doing
honor
it.
to serve, my lord.
Let's get you down
will make them
here so you
fear
can
you.
resist
Yes,
those guys. Bring you some reinforcements.
of course. Forming
Some
one
of them.
force.
Good.
We shall not relent, ever. We shall spot the enemy before they spot us. We shall spot the enemy before they spot us.
Okay, so we've got a battle here at Zagreb. Yeah, just whatever, hire it. Alright, let's do it.
You should fear us coming, my enemy.
You know, I'm at a point in the campaign now where I can totally justify just auto-resolving battles like this. It's a bit lazy, but
Victory! They must fear us now.
we're in good shape.
Their doom has befallen them. I have taken their land.
Okay, now with what we've got
Shall
left
not
here,
relent, ever.
let's send
Leave
them
the mercy
down
behind,
to
men. We
Ragusa.
shall show them none. They deserved nothing less than
They're in pretty
death.
bad shape.
I will make them fear you.
Yes,
Alright,
We shall not
take this
relent,
on,
ever.
get to Metz.
You should fear us coming, my enemy. Await my order.
It's quite a high ground there to deal with. Let's try and go around their army to get up on the hill. My armies are getting increasingly filled full of dog shit, just really small units and just lots of different variety, which makes it look like, yeah, like I said, like a pile of dog shit. Oh well. Why did I turn off? Oh yeah, no, it's fine. If you can avoid it, don't fight in the high ground. It'd be worth it for these guys to be exhausted rather than deal with that shit. Okay, why don't you go and slow them down in the meantime? While they... We might even be able to obtain the high ground advantage if we can just move up here fast enough. Just get the cavalry to slow them down while we get moving. Maybe not. I mean, we've got the high ground now. Right, you guys get down here. What are these, mounted sergeants? Yeah. And you may start shooting as you see fit. At least we don't have the low ground now. But they kind of made the right move by not just sitting there and being passive. Oh man, don't let them get away.
Are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Look, they'll probably come back. Just let them run.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Strike hard and break the spirit of his army.
See, yeah, they're coming back. God, I'm having a real hard time running units down because I have to keep changing selection. So my general is it, yeah. Just run them down. We've got so many missile units, we should try to take advantage of that. Have them come up back at us.
The enemy general is no true man. He flees the field of battle and abandons his men to their fate.
Okay, now we just hold the line.
The enemy force remains. Our foolish general has thrown his life away, and perhaps our chances of victory with it.
God damn it, that's happening to me a lot in this campaign. Charging into, I mean, they are spearmen, but they're not pikemen. Oh well. It's not the end of the world. We'll just get a new general after the battle, probably.
Our army is tired.
Still only 8% overall loss. Which, I guess that's alright. Considering we start off with the low ground, made a rush for the hill, run around them. There we go. And we wiped them out entirely.
All civilized peoples will be awed by the...
But our general was killed. Our whatever. He didn't... He was just whatever. Give me your general. Thank you. Good enough.
We are victorious.
Generals are a dime a dozen in this game. Don't worry about them too much. You certainly can care about them. And they can get amazingly good. But I'm not up against much anymore, and so I don't need to have Alexander the Great commanding my armies. Really, just any old doofus will do. Okay, have I moved all my armies around? I got so many now, so easy to forget about them. How about you come over here?
Men, march! We go no further this day.
An honor to serve, my lord.
Have you come over here?
Be ready to move in the moment.
The Kaiser's finest yearn to face you in battle.
Who knows, we might actually win it.
Yearn to face you in battle.
An honor to serve, my lord.
They'll never. These two will never get to the settlement in time, but whatever. I'll give it a shot. I won't abandon my people. My occupied people. My stupid occupied people. They owe me taxes. Right, Helsinki was just turned into a large town. It's barely got any population. Building a port there is not really going to generate much income. We got to focus on population growth first. Probably best go with the town hall because that'll also increase its law. Of course, I don't really even need to worry too much about long term because there's not much left to do in the campaign. 8 more regions, and then Jerusalem, hopefully roughly within that time frame. Oh good, they're just going to bugger off good, because I didn't... Like, if they just want to go over to... I think they're going to Cairo. If they want to weaken the Egyptians, great. Ah, you dumbass.
Faith and courage have made us victorious.
I had mercenaries to deal with you as well. I mean, I'm not complaining, but...
of our people.
That was silly.
An honor to serve, my lord.
It's only the
An
it's only a
honor
general's
to
bodyguard
serve.
in there, so
Yes.
as I've said before, they perform really badly in auto resolve.
Forward. Combining
Oh, I don't need a
troops.
peasant there. You can come back.
Of course. Orders, my king.
So we could probably just auto
Yes,
resolve
lord.
this.
Confronting the enemy.
Yeah, see, even if I had fought this battle manually, I think I would have taken way more casualties than that. They just don't
The
perform well in
enemy
auto
lies
resolve.
defeated.
If it's
We
just
are
the general.
victors. Strength, honor,
Holy Roman
and
Empire is
victory.
out of here, but their forces are still there, just as rebels. I could wipe them out, but meh.
An order.
I'll just build a watchtower somewhere out in the middle of
An honor
nowhere
to
here.
serve, my lord.
Hopefully, I don't forget about them.
An honor to serve, my lord.
And they'll come over here and
Yes,
occupy
my
it.
king. Splitting into two armies. My lord.
We shall not relent, ever.
Alright, you'll head over to France, I guess.
We march.
Where am I going to send you?
Yes.
I bet you come over to Storford. Once these guys get
Men,
organised.
march. An honor to
Which,
serve.
that's a
Orders,
decent
my
sized
king.
army already. What do they got here?
An honor to serve, my lord.
All cavalry,
Honor
again,
and
don't perform well in auto
courage.
resolve.
We march to war.
Barely took any casualties.
Strength and honor. We are victorious. A noble way to claim these lands. Victory. An honor to serve, my lord.
So that brings us to 39. We only need 6 more settlements.
Your will
So you stay in
shall
here.
be obeyed.
God. Alright, we start building up a big ass fucking fleet. Get ready to go. So at Venice, at Bologna, whatever. Couple turns recruiting some ships. Set sail.
I will make them fear you. We march to our enemy's doom. A crushing victory! They must fear us now!
We would see you dead, heathen.
I will defeat you honorably, my worthy foe.
You should fear us coming, my enemy! They deserved nothing less than death!
Okay, make our way down to Ragusa, almost there. Oh look, we captured their entire army. Just
An
surrendered.
honor to serve, my
How
lord.
good's that? Okay, you come over here. No, actually go out this way. We'll take on Hungary.
An order!
He's actually pretty worn out.
I seek an honorable engagement, dear foe.
We shall not relent, ever! We march!
Somebody's got them under siege. But who? Either the Byzantines or Hungary. Probably Hungary if I had to guess.
An order!
Because I haven't seen a peep out of them. Alright, you're off to
Loading them down!
Corsica
Off
to
this
remove...
vessel at once! We shall not relent, ever! Leave your...
Where to?
So, removing Turks is removing kebabs. Removing France is removing baguette. In my China campaign for Hearts of Iron 4, I've coined removing Japanese is removing sushi. What's removing Italians? Remove Luigi. That's what it's going to be.
My lord.
And they're green as well. There we go.
An honor to serve, my lord. Orders, my king. Set watches. We rest
Alright, let's see.
here.
What do we got over here?
We will make
We ready to
them
move?
fear you!
My lord.
Yeah, let's move.
We shall not relent, ever!
Yes. Orders, my king. Of course.
An order! Yes, bringing our armies together!
Oh, I should have sent it more over this way. Oh, it doesn't matter because...
Resting the troops
Yeah,
here.
we'll still make it there. Next turn. Although, when I start thinking about how many things we're, like, besieging out here,
Your will
we're
shall be obeyed!
good to go. Like, we've got almost all the settlements we need. We only need 5 more non-Jerusalem settlements. And then just hold on to everything that we've got. I don't need to expand these guys any further. Let's just make a beeline for Jerusalem and then boom, we're done. I mean, we just don't need to do full map anymore. You know? Most people's viewership just drops off well before then anyway. You know, most people who think that I'm going to struggle usually go, oh, what are you going to do about the Mongols? And, you know, I usually just destroy the Mongols because I know how to deal with it. You know, they don't show up, they'll show up fairly soon, like in 20 turns. Although, if I really put my mind to it, I could have most of the world by then. And the Mongols, yes, they've got some powerful armies, but they're not good enough to take me on when my mind is single focused on them. The only time that the Mongols would ever make me struggle is when I'm too busy dealing with all the other problems in the world, which is just not going to be the case. I mean, yeah, I've got a lot of armies, a lot of enemies, but do you think they're pretty much resistance right now?
I will make them
I know, I've taken on the Mongols in every other campaign and absolutely destroyed them. Do I really need to prove myself against them once more? Like, if you just follow some basic principles on how the Mongols work, they're actually really not that hard. Like I said, you fought them in somewhere, they take the fort, you let them take the fort, you siege the fort, you starve them out. They'll probably sally out, but they fight like garbage. Especially if you bring like a trebuchet or a catapult, you just bomb the fort like crazy. They lose hundreds of men to your catapults. Catapults probably a bit better to use than trebuchets, just being I think they're faster at firing, and I think the shots actually it's more or less the same, I guess.
At once, Lord. Men, pull down the defenses.
Man, I made loads of money. Or did I have loads of money left over? Did I not spend it all? Doesn't matter.
Where to?
Okay, we got kebab down here, but don't worry about them.
As ordered. Anchor away. We continue tomorrow.
I've got everything I need here to take Jerusalem. It's probably not even going to be well defended. I'm just going to pop down there and be like, surprise, declare war, and take it, and then boom, victory.
An order.
Where's your general? Oh, look who it is. It's the Pope.
No more words. Draw your sword.
Saw that when we arrived. Okay, if I attack you, you'll withdraw back 2 places. Or maybe not. That's not a bad army, because there's lots of cavalry. And we've got a lot of missile units, so if I was them, I'd easily win this. But they're not me. They're not human type. They're not gonna coordinate their cavalry correctly. Okay, enemy reinforcements will be coming from the north. Best we take out the first army quickly before they arrive. If they combine their forces, that'll be
the enemy have brought up problem. More men. They hope to make up in numbers what they lack in skill.
Quickly move it. Get up on the slightly higher ground here. I was just going to feign the attack, really. Just to dick them around a little bit so my archers can shoot them for longer. I can take on mountain sergeants.
The enemy are badly. The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Okay, that's probably going to hurt a little bit. But they've pretty much just sacrificed their cavalry there to kill a couple of crossbows. Because it didn't matter who they charge into, they're going to do a lot of damage.
The enemy general is... Our men have captured the enemy general. Guard him well, so he can see us defeat the rest of his army.
Okay, enemy reinforcements are coming from over there. Let's get ready for that.
The enemy army runs. We must pursue and hunt them down.
Indeed, and we will. Come on, hurry up.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast.
A couple of them got
victory will
away.
be ours.
Doesn't matter. I'm sure that was 85%. Okay, now we wait for these guys to get up here, and then we shoot the living crap out of them. Okay, they're gonna just charge like crazy into this. I'd rather them not hit my missile units. I'm not sure this army is going to be in good enough shape to take the city after this, because we're out of melee infantry. I mean, we could just wait at the at Metz for a short time. We'll get some Vikings up here soon enough. Also, we don't need to take it. I told you to get back here. I don't want you fighting cavalry on cavalry. Okay, back off, back off. Let the archers handle it.
The enemy general is no true man. The enemy army runs. We must pursue and hunt them down.
Let me just take out the infantry. That should be enough. I think we got to 85%.
All civilized peoples will be awed.
I was actually
by the
watching Arumba the other day. The guy is like really good at EU4. And the guy moves so fucking fast through his decisions. And like I play EU4 and I'm like super goddamn slow. And then I realize he's me. Except I play Medieval 2. Basically. And actually I was watching his Ryukyu World Conquest, like the long story short, long game short something. So it's just basically the abbreviated version. And I like him. Sounds like a smart dude. But yeah, just watching him make moves like click 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 click, and I'm just like, that's what I'm like with Medieval 2.
Away with you.
Except maybe he's faster.
I will make them fear you.
So the real question is, am I better at him? Sorry, no. Am I better at Medieval 2 than he is at EU4? I don't know.
We march. You should fear us coming, my enemy.
Because when it comes to the YouTube community, it's pretty much uncontested, and it has been for years that, you know, not to be arrogant or anything, but the title of Best at Medieval Total War, the crown falls on my head. Yeah, Medieval 2. Not multiplayer, but campaign.
An honor to serve.
No one matches me in the YouTube community.
Where to? Da.
And Arumba might hold that title for EU4. It's not really a title, it's just bragging rights. I don't even care. Even if there is someone that'd be like, "Oh, legend, this guy's better than you." I'm like, good. It's about fucking time. You know? It's about goddamn time.
Your will shall be obeyed.
It's lonely at the top.
Move out.
As people say, and it is, it can. I'm just going to besiege. Rather than retreat back to Metz, I'm actually just going to sit here and wait. I'll bring the reinforcements from Metz over here, and if they want to come out of the settlement, I can handle them then. Same thing over here. I think I'll just starve them out. Because how long is that going to siege out for? 8 turns and 7 turns. Oh, actually, okay. That'll take us that long just to get to Jerusalem.
Your will
Are they
shall
allied
be
together?
obeyed.
They are, which means if I hit them, these guys come out as well. However, we are in very bad shape. Like, I don't know if I can win this. I got no more mercenaries.
In order.
Man, I'd be pushing it. Fuck it, let's push it.
You should
Look at
be
that shit.
unbecoming my enemy.
We have one advantage in this battle, and that is crossbows. They don't have anything... Well, actually, they've got crossbows, but they're not mercenary crossbows. Oh, God. Fuck it. I'm just like, fuck it. I'm probably not going to successfully do the draw out, but let's just see. I don't even expect to win this. The odds are against us. But... whatever. It's like, who cares? It's a band of garbage. It's not like the entire history of... the entire future of Denmark is reliant on us here. But if I was going to do a battle like this, I would certainly want to have more cavalry.
The enemy have brought up
I don't
more
need to
men.
wipe out this
They
army
hope to
because they
make
can't
up
enter
in
the city.
numbers what they lack in skill. My lord, the tide of battle seems to have turned against us.
Yeah,
We
fucking
must act
shit.
and halt this turn of events.
Hang on. What are they doing? What are they doing? Yeah, they can't let them get to my crossbows. No, 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 no. Close it up. Ah, god damn it. Turn off fucking skirmish mode. Trigger's way too early. Or way too late. That's why I don't like it. That was a horrible charge. We've got the Venetian Doge to deal with as well, so he's going to be better than our general in terms of just overall numbers. So I can't send my general to fight him.
The enemy army runs. We must pursue and hunt them down.
Alright.
The
Our overall
enemy are
losses on that
badly
were
bloodied.
pretty
They've
low.
lost half their men.
But just these guys alone are going to be a problem. Where are we going to... We need the best ground that we can get. Get over here. Okay. Now I'm going to do some hit and runs. These dismounted feudal knights. Shit. Maybe slow. Maybe for this battle here, slow it down a little bit. Now, it might not be a good idea for me to actually charge into those guys right away. We'll get rid of them. They're not going to hit me from this distance. Or maybe it will be. Because with them here, they're going to move towards me slowly. It's just a hit and run here. Certainly great that they turned their back towards us. Thanks for giving me a bit of... We lost a guy, but that's okay. Oh shit, they shot us. Come on, charge, charge, charge. Slow down your shooting. Ah, shooting my own goddamn general. I need him so much in this battle. They'll be back. So how'd we go against them? 81. Alright. Alright, it looks like they want to play it a little bit defensive, which is good. Good for me. Of course, if this is the way they want to play, we shouldn't be shooting their dismounted feudal knights. We need to shoot their general's bodyguard. Okay, actually, stay put. Hang on. Yeah, no, that's good. Stay there. Try and exhaust them. Would be a good idea. Yeah, the dismounted feudal knights are the ones that concern me the most, because we need to kill the general if we want these guys to rout. Quick into loose formation. So you want them to think they're still in the skirmish as much as possible by going slightly into their range and then out of it again. If he moves into range, shoot him. My general killer. I'm down to I'm down losing men. Here we go. I don't think we're going to win this. But I'll do the best I can. He could catch up to us if he wanted to. My general is tired. Then again, my dismounted Huskarls will do pretty well against their knights. Fuck. How are we going? Of course they're going to do badly. Get out of there.
Ray, something changes in the course of battle. For defeat seems almost certain.
I really need to charge into the rear of this. But he's not going to let me get there. And of course, because I'm more tired than him. Okay, we've got a bad angle from here. If they're shooting from this, we've got to get around the side and shoot into the infantry. I'm going to come around the back here. We might have to sacrifice my general in order just to win this. Oh god, this is going to sting. No, it's not. He's all over the place. Yeah, things are falling apart here. I need to get back here. Fuck. Don't worry about the present cost, Broman. Charge into their better units over here. Okay, move it, move it, move it. He's going the wrong way. Need you to get out of the way over here. Charge into their peasants, because just breaking a unit might cause the others to break. Get back, get back, back. Don't fight him. So you go out there and chase my garbage. What do we got here? Armored sergeants. I'll go charge into the rear of them. You guys, yeah, chase. Get their knights out of here. Decent charge. Doesn't look good though. Okay, these guys came back. Since they stopped chasing us, we need to get back over there.
My lord, only half of our force remains.
Yeah, we're not going to win this. It was worth a shot. Oh, don't charge into them.
Our army is tiring.
The only way we're gonna win this now is if their general just up and drops dead. That's the only way. So that's what I'm gonna try and hope for. For some reason he went right for my spearman. I'm gonna try. Oh, they're fucking breaking, you dumb shits. I reckon I actually lost men on those charges.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Alright, now I don't necessarily want you to die, so let's just get you out of here. Oh, hang on. Go back. Come on, dumb cowards. Get back over here. Try and kill the enemy general. No. If I kill the enemy general, there's a chance we can win. God, he's too tired now. Gotta keep cycle charging. He's in pretty bad shape. He must be getting pretty damn exhausted as well. Back off. Nah, there's no hope. Look, whatever, just get him out of here. There's no hope now. Even if we kill them, there's no point. Yeah.
Our enemies have snatched victory from us like thieves in the night.
Beaten! We will have our revenge!
Yeah, we were never going to win that. Well, not necessarily. We could have won it, just if we had a bit more luck.
An order. I will make them
if he wants to live, he needs to get more troops. There's nothing else around here. And these guys are not going to reinforce him.
Yes.
If nothing else, it was fun to give it a shot.
We shall not relent, ever!
I can't be fine though. It's mostly just garbage. So we're fine.
They deserved nothing less than death.
And that is the end of Luigi.
Yes, my lord.
We've removed Luigi.
My lord. Men, march.
Okay. So starving them out. How much more do we have to do? 4 more, including Jerusalem. The Hungarians, huh? Go away. Oh yeah, we can take this on.
Coming, my enemy. If the enemy show you
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings does victory emerge.
Try and shoot them as much as possible and then charge on in.
Look how our...
What are you doing? You're not catching these other guys that you're running past. Alright, that's 90%.
This is a clear victory.
Good enough. Oh, god damn it. Well, whatever. It's left open for us at least.
An honor to serve, my lord.
Public order here is not really not going so well. I mean, being excommunicated certainly doesn't help. Now, what about the papal forces here?
Honorable engagement, dear foe. God will see justice served in our battle.
I'm just gonna ignore it because we're, like I said, we're almost at the end of the campaign. Don't worry about it too much. All right, I'm gonna get you guys. Hang on. Which of you guys are going?
Orders, my king.
Obviously, you should go.
My lord.
Your will shall be obeyed.
Yes. Orders, my king. My lord. Orders, my king. My lord.
Not a crossbowman.
Yes.
Public order is barely maintainable here.
I will make them fear you.
I'm wondering if this guy here is actually causing a problem. No, he's definitely helping.
Orders, my king. Of course. Joining forces.
Brings it down to 60. Alright, we'll build this, because that'll provide public order. We'll stay here for
Orders, my king.
one more turn.
March.
I won't recruit as many of these because I want... You know, that's fine. I want one of these. And maybe I'll just bring some more stuff down here from Rome.
We go no further this day.
You are lucky the Lord died for our sins, for you commit many.
So 1, 2, 3. Where else will I take? Guess wherever they're going to land, there'll be 4, and then Jerusalem's 5. Shall we move on? That's of course assuming we're going to take those regions. So Venice doesn't seem to want to finish off my general. Send him back to get some reinforcements, but I don't think we'll be taking Ragusa in this campaign.
I come as a peaceful emissary.
Hell the fuck no.
Of course.
Oh yeah, did I spend all my money? It doesn't matter. No, no, of course I didn't. Like I got 24,000 left over. I don't think I moved that other general. I just don't need to.
My lord. Of course.
Oh no, he would have moved. Alright.
Get marching.
I've got him, might as well send him somewhere.
Talk is cheap.
An order.
Oh man, this army is pure garbage.
We would see you dead, heathen.
It's not a bad general, so yeah, I definitely glad he didn't die. But he's got nowhere to get reinforcements. Actually, why don't you go to Budapest?
We march.
You can go and govern it.
An honor to serve, my lord. With honor. Confronting the enemy honorably, my lord. Orders,
So with this, I'll just starve it out because we got plenty of time before we're going to arrive at Jerusalem anyway.
An order.
I'll salt that one because that'll be easy.
My enemy. Once we
Get some garbage. I don't need the other archers. Got plenty in the army.
Yes.
Okay. I want you.
Orders, my king.
Get in over here.
Da. Yes, my lord.
That should get us there. We could probably pick up some mercenaries if we land at the coast every now and again. I don't need to take that much.
Shall be obeyed.
Plus, when we get there, there might be a few mercenaries available.
Orders, my king. Of course. Joining forces.
The rest of that's just militia anyway.
Yes.
65%. Okay, so get a couple of extra, that'll sort it out. Alright, let's go.
Shall not relent ever.
As ordered. We can sail no further.
So, if we have a look here, we can get a rough idea of how long it's going to take us to get to Jerusalem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 turns until we've got Jerusalem. So that's basically how much longer the campaign's got to go. So those will get done about the same time. That won't.
Your will shall be obeyed.
I don't know. Is there enough time to head out to one of these settlements? I don't know. There might be.
I will make them fear you.
Maybe you instead should come down here because we have a real lack of troops in this area.
An honor to serve, my lord.
Just to maintain public order.
An honor to serve, my lord. Orders, my king.
I'll pick up some more troops from Innsbruck.
Your will shall be obeyed.
I'm going to leave them here just in case the Pope decides to go and wants to take them back. Recruit some more troops here just for defense. Don't want to lose. Now we're at a stage of not worrying too much about expansion, just worried about maintenance now. Make sure we don't lose anything. Okay, just doing the basic. I mean, there's not much to comment on here. I'm just constructing stuff.
Bonjour. We hope you have the
No.
plane. It is fine. Adieu, Seigneur.
I'm not gonna let that slide. I'm not gonna let them take Zagreb. The army I've got there, you know, I use the term army pretty loosely, but we'll push them aside. Sure.
We shall not relent ever.
No, he wants to stand and fight. Okay then.
Show no mercy to our people's enemies.
Oh, I got 2 generals in this battle. Well, whatever. I guess he's not going to Budapest. He'll stay here. Look after this. Oh god, this army is just trash now. It's just complete garbage. So one of each unit is just too badly damaged. They've been fighting for too long. And I pushed it too far without waiting for reinforcements. That's what happened. I really need my reinforcements to get here, actually. Can't do shit without him here. What are you doing?
Only half the enemy. Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will.
Well, we didn't get a
smash
proper
the
charge on him,
enemy.
but we've got him encircled. I don't really care what happens to this army now. It's just pure garbage. I disband it, but we just don't have anything to replace it with right now.
Foe runs. It is time to press.
I was gonna say, after all the damage he did, if I don't fucking kill him, I'll be annoyed. Oh, one Slav mercenary doesn't matter.
All civilized peoples will be.
No, you don't have to do this.
I don't need the money. It's tempting,
They deserve
slightly.
nothing less than death. An order.
We could pick up some more forces from here and then maybe come down this way, but you know, I don't have much. Maybe from Venice as well. But it's all militia, it's not like my Viking units, my best units. You know, since I'm not allowed to hire any cavalry,
An honor to serve, my lord.
it does make the battles difficult if I'm just sending in militia
Where to? Set sail.
and mercenaries,
The wind has
which
failed
there
us,
just
Captain.
wasn't anything
We'll
left.
sail tomorrow.
Your will shall be obeyed.
We don't need to
Leave your
fight this
mercy
manually.
behind, men. We shall show them none. A crushing victory. They must fear us.
Do not address me. I answer to a higher lord.
Okay, we'll just leave one guy here and head off
Shall
to
not
Bran.
relent ever.
Yes.
Actually, these are large enough to warrant ports. Actually, we'll build the roads first. Then build ports. Not that it really matters. We got enough money to easily finance the rest of the campaign. I reckon the next episode will be the final one. We'll hit 45 and Jerusalem in the next episode. Especially if I don't bother fighting these battles manually. Just starve them out. So I don't think I've got too many of my Viking units. An interesting choice of army there. I can win this.
Ah! Now they are doomed.
So what we're going to do here, we got to do a rush tactic. Now, I don't have that many missile units in my army, so I don't need to worry about skirmishing too much. They've got major skirmish superiority, and we do have some decent Viking units in this army, just a few. So we just make a mad rush for them, make sure my general does not get involved with their cavalry. Go wide. I reckon their cavalry will be on that flank, so I'm going to hang out over here. Actually, no, I will have you deal with their mailed knights.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
We have to defeat these guys here before the other guys get here, so we need to move quickly. Need my general killers. Get over here. Ah, they're mercenary Frankish knights, not mailed knights. We're certainly going to take a hit or two. There's no stopping that. Kind of actually good that they shot them. Just keep running. Don't bother about charging. Just keep running.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
He's going to be shooting the enemy general. Don't forget we've got another whole other army to deal with after this. It's actually coming right from behind the camera, right over here. Don't worry about running them down so much. Might have to deal with them later, but focus on winning the battle, because if we win here, we get Paris. We don't have to run them all down. Don't worry about them. Get back over here. Actually, no, you probably should worry about them. Because otherwise, because they're general killers, they're going to rip us to shreds otherwise. Try to do a solid charge into the rear here, but I need a run up.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like
push,
this,
push, push.
We will smash the enemy.
That's a terrible charge. Need to go again. Get back. Shit. They're faster than me. Don't worry about my crossbows, it's fine. Oh, damn, I didn't make very good use of my general because these fucking Frankish knights here. Damn French and their cavalry superiority.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. The enemy king is slain. A worthy enemy, but no less dead.
Alright, so the first army should fall to
badly
pieces now.
blooded. They have lost half their men.
A few of my units are pretty badly beat up. I don't care if I lose the entire army, but win this battle. It's fine. Got to win at pretty much any cost. We've lost more than the enemy, but okay. I need you to get rid of it. Herd away these mercenary crossbowmen. They can do so much damage to us if we're not careful. God damn it! It's not reforming up fast enough. At the same time, I also need him over here to keep our guys. We're blobbing up. That's not what I wanted to do. I set up wide to begin with, and now I've ended up blobbing. And they're being cowards. I guess you're not a brilliant general. That being said, it's all my trash that's routing. The Viking units are holding. Too many fucking crossbows everywhere. Decent charge there. You can see they're trying hard to snipe my general, and I'm just trying hard not to let them.
My lord, only half of our force remains.
Yeah, well, if they stop being fucking cowards and get themselves captured. I'm dying for more cavalry here. This would have been so easy with cavalry.
Like
so that's the second general.
Strike hard and break.
There's pluses and negatives, of course, to blobbing up like this, but the biggest plus to blobbing would be so that they boost each other's morale. Now, all these other fucking guys need to get back. It's just a giant fucking mess now. Get over here. Alright, we've got him on the run, but the problem is because we don't have mobility, and this is why I always say in Medieval 2 you must have mobility, especially on field battles. Doesn't matter what the stats of your infantry are, if they can't catch the enemy, they're useless. My general's probably getting pretty tired now. Looks like we'll win, but then again, if a lot of these guys start coming back, then we'll run into problems.
Look how our
okay, at least that's one army dealt with.
Blooded. They have lost half their men.
Alright, there we go. We lost 62%, but I think a lot of my men got captured, so I get all of them back. It'll probably be a heroic victory. Because the odds were definitely against us, in terms of the balance of power. Being passive on that battle would not have worked. Take him out. Don't know what's part of the main army and what's not, so just try and kill everything that we can. Alright, that'll do.
This is a clear victory.
What happened to my heroic victory? Whatever. Got 81% of them. So maybe one of the armies got... Well, I know that the reinforcing army definitely got wiped out.
Mon Dieu, no! Anything but... They deserve
no, but they didn't.
Less than death! A crushing victory! They must fear us now! Their doom has befallen them! I have taken their lands!
We must fight or forfeit! The enemy has laid siege!
Oh man, a couple of Huskarls on that battle would have just been delicious to run down those fucking crossbows as they were. Especially right at the start where they left them all out in the open and all they could do was a fucking infantry charge. A slow-ass General's Bodyguard charge. Yeah, still under control. It's fine. Good, he's got lots of authority. That's the only thing I'd really need him to have. Okay, with that I think we'll end the episode there. How's my army here doing? It lost quite a few men, but considering what they had, we definitely got the better of them. Anyway, that's the end of this one, so like and subscribe. Part 9, which is probably going to be the final episode, is next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.